Yeah, yeah. You know it's all Luabelo. Yeah. Oh my God, girl, you look like money. So fresh, so clean, so solid. Head to toe, girl, you're 100. I got the goodie bag, what you want from me? Oh my girl, you look so sweet. No, the girls and they can't compete. I'm the type of guy where you need. I could be your whatever, cause I come with a vibe.
15 for my bros, yeah. 15 with my bros, yeah. Lagos, I wanna come home. Lagos, I wanna come home. Show my Aurora.
What it is? What's up? It's your girl Zara Beauty in the cut. Ow! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What do you think about my new intro? What do you think? Do you like it? You guys think it's like a thing? Should we make it a thing? What it is? What's up? It's your girl Zara Beauty in the cut. Ow! Let me know what you guys think of the intro in the comment section below. Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another Get Ready With Me. You guys loved the last one. Like, damn, y'all really like it when I say shit and do my makeup. And I know I be the most unorganized person. You guys hear me scatter all my shit on camera, but I feel like it adds character to my videos. I know I'm not that organized, but I feel like it makes it feel more natural. Like, you're actually doing a Get Ready With Me. Like, I can be gisting with my friend, you know, that's making up and we're like talking about shit. That's how I feel with you guys. You guys are my friends. I cannot forget our sponsors for today. Y'all know this is how I eat. Y'all should make sure you check out Alipearl Hair. They are our wonderful sponsors. They sent me their Brazilian deep wave in a frontal 18 inches and bundles 14, 16 and 18, and I only used 2.5 bundles to get this beautiful amazing hair y'all see now. Let me know if you guys want to see how I colored this hair, because they give it to me jet black, but y'all can see how beautiful this brown is. I feel like it really complements my skin tone. Y'all know I'm a honey color, almond, chocolatey, nacho, sprinkled cheese color. So I find that hair like this that's closer to my skin tone really makes my skin pop. Let me know if you guys want to know how I got this beautiful brown from jet black hair. These guys are very affordable. They have their own website and they're also AliExpress based. You can check out their website. All the links will be in the description box below. As well as coupon codes and their customer service line. I want to actually know what you guys think about the hair. If you've bought from Alipearl before, let me know what you think about the hair in the comment section. But yeah guys, today we're going to be talking about cancel culture and the whole James Charles and Tati drama. As usual, I'm late to the party. As usual, always late to the party. Yeah, no, I don't give a shit about this beauty community nonsense, but I want us to learn a couple things from the whole drama. I feel like there's so much to be learned from the whole thing, and I'm going to talk to you guys more about it as the video continues. Without any much further ado, let's go down to the video. Okay, so we're gonna go straight into the video. First things first is we're gonna go ahead and put on moisturizer. I'm using the aloe vera moisturizer on my face today. I really like my new setup, guys. I think this is brighter. My last video I had like red backdrop and I didn't really like it. I'm sorry guys if you hear like a noise in the background. It's today of all days and this time of all times and my neighbor decides to mow his lawn. So while my face is baking, I'm going to go ahead and start doing my hair. Okay, and the hair we have is from Alipearl Hair. This is the Brazilian deep wave in an 18-inch frontal and bundles in 16, 14 and 18 inches, and I dyed it to this beautiful light brown golden blonde hair. I just did a little bit of customization to the front. I put in a part and we're just gonna wear the hair on my hair and try and make it look sexy. I started realizing that I was losing edges because of how I place my wig. So I'm gonna tell you guys now, how you place your wig is very important to your edge life. Like, if there's anything like that. Alright, so guys, this is what I was able to do with my hair. Clearly, I overplucked my frontal. I don't know how to lay it. I really just don't have the patience to lay baby hair right now. I did the least with my hair, so y'all shouldn't judge me. Y'all know I've slayed frontals a bit better. By the time I comb it and brush it, it's gonna look cute. I'm using the Becca primer today. to make sure that my pores are clean. But yeah, last time I did a get ready with me, I was all over the place, but I told you I'm gonna get better, because we can only be getting better, you know, we cannot be going backwards, you know. So topic at hand today, the beauty community and the cancel culture. Guys, I've been wanting to have a whole series. Let me know if you want me to do a series on this culture series, kind of like a culture series where I talk about all different kinds of culture that's sprung up, especially since the 21st century, where it's like everybody, especially since the 2010s and the advent of social media, where if somebody doesn't do what you like or what is the popular opinion, they're canceled. So I actually want to talk about that. Let me know if you guys want to talk about it. But let's talk about the most important issue I have right now. So except you've been living under a rock, huge mega fastest growing YouTuber James Charles has also become the fastest downgoing YouTuber, and sis, it has the whole beauty community shook. And like, I have a lot to say about it. If you don't know, just check out drama channels and stuff. Like, honestly, I ain't got time to start giving you the rundown. So everybody and their mama should know about the issue by now. But if you don't know, super mega YouTuber James Charles and other super mega YouTuber Tati have broken records to be the most subscribed channel in the shortest period of time and the most unsubscribed channel in the shortest period of time. But I actually do not agree with the whole thing. I feel like that was a very, very manipulative video. She knew that James Charles had the numbers. She knew that, you know, she had to play the game in her favor. So I feel like she's accusing James Charles of being manipulative, but this was the most manipulative move that she could ever have made given the whole situation. So basically what had happened was that James Charles, from what I understand, went to Coachella. Coachella was a couple weeks ago, and in exchange for security, he signed a contract with GRWM Hair where he would promote their products on his page. I think his Instagram has over like 11 million followers or whatever. He would like put an Insta story and they would help him with a security problem. Now, Tati was saying, knowing that she had helped him in this industry, she had pulled him from nothing to something, and she was his savior, and how she had done all this for him. And when she started her company, he had said that, you know, he was not going to push her products to the younger audience because he didn't want to give that kind of message. But then he goes ahead and he, you know, does the same for GRWM Hair, that is her direct competitor. Now, at first, when I heard this story, I was like, okay, you know, Tati is justified. I understand where she's coming from, but what I don't understand is the fact that she ran to YouTube to talk about the issue, and her claim was that, oh, that James Charles had recently talking to drama channels, so that's why she decided to come on her own page and do the whole expose. She tried to take the thing away from, I'm hurt because you took money out of my mouth. Basically, you did not promote for me. She tried to take it away from that and start talking about how he was a sexual predator. And I'm just like, what does that have to do with your issue? You didn't know he was a sexual predator all the time that you were knowing him? Like, I'm giving her the side eye. I don't really follow makeup people, so I never really followed her in the first place to go on and follow her. But it was like, damn, man, like, for someone who has experienced when their friend has thrown them under the bus, I wasn't impressed. For someone like me that has been hurt by friends who I thought were my friends, who went ahead and tried to destroy my character on social media, I'm not gonna come out here and praise what Tati did. I'm not gonna do that, because I feel like no matter what the issue is, if you were painting yourself to be someone that, oh, you loved him so much, you were there for him, you did all manner of things for him, but you don't see any problem in going online and assassinating his character, whether it be true or not. You don't do that. If you decide that this person was your friend or this is someone you loved, you do not do something like that. That is messy. And then as she was talking about him, she just had to plug her own company and talk about how, oh, she's using this ingredient, oh, and she's trying her best, oh, she's such a good person, she's such a this, she's such a that. And I'm just like, sis, this is a whole ad. Like, she literally pulled a whole ad advertising how amazing she is and how bad James Charles is. And it's like, how are you then saying that this guy is manipulative, but you're doing the exact same thing that you claim he's doing? And of course, trust James Charles followers. James Charles followers are mostly like 13 to 14 years old. Tati is a more mature audience. This girl is nearly twice James Charles' age, just 1 year. He's 19, she's 37. He's nearly twice her age. So the fact that she could come out and destroy a young boy's character, yeah, despite what he did, to me, he's still getting to know himself. He's still young. How would you feel if, as a 37-year-old woman, you're coming out to assassinate the character of a boy that's just 19? That's like my brother's age, and he doesn't know shit. He doesn't know anything to make those kind of decisions. He doesn't know what he's doing. I don't know. I felt like she was shady, and honestly, I lost all respect for Tati after this. You know the scariest part of this to me? It wasn't even what Tati did. It wasn't even what anybody did. It was the aftermath. Everybody that called themselves a sister. This is why I said I'm not into social media. All this social media love or hate, I can never let it get to me. Because do you know how scary it is to know that the whole world can be for you for 1 second? And the very second, it just takes someone's video for them to throw you under the bus. And that's the end. All the love you thought you had from people, all the adoration you thought you had from people is gone. This is why I tell people, do not worship social media. Do not give your life for social media because it's fickle. It's fickle. People were actually watching James Charles' downfall. There were channels that were detailing how Tati was gaining so many followers and James Charles was losing so many followers. And guys, if I told you I wasn't shook, I'm lying. I was like, wow. This is how attentive people are to your downfall. This is why you shouldn't base your opinion or your value on yourself on what people think about you, because that same way they think the world of you, they think highly of you, sis, in a matter of minutes. Literally 43 minutes later, and this guy's career started going down the drain. All his hey sister, sister lover, sister this. Yeah guys, so I found that extremely scary. And that really like solidified my stance on the whole social media thing and how much I'm like, nah bruh, I am not gonna live my life for social media. I'm going to live my life the way I want to do it, and social media is going to work for me how I want it to work for me. Because seeing how this guy probably thought he was on top of the world, you know, oh my god, you know, everybody loves me, like I'm the fastest growing YouTuber, I'm working with Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, all of these brand names, my life is amazing, and then in the blink of an eye, literally in the blink of an eye, this guy's career is just down the drain. My foundation today, I'm using the ColourPop no filter foundation, and this is the color Dark 175. It's very full coverage. It's a very full coverage foundation. I don't know why I have new breakouts. I started using dark soap, so black soap. So I don't know if it's helping to bring the impurities to the front, but I'm hoping that's the case, because honestly guys, I've said this before, I'm tired of my skin. I feel like it's a constant battle, my skin and I. You say you're canceling someone, but this person just has to come out here, do some shitty ass apology. My issue was, why didn't Tati cancel James Charles after the Ebola scandal? She even said, oh, she helped him to clean his image up after the Ebola scandal. Nobody wanted to work with him, etc. But I'm like, wait a minute. So you knew he was a racist little boy. You worked with him. You knew he was a predator all this time. You even invited him for his birthday. You worked with him. But you expect us to care because he didn't shout out your brand. If that doesn't sound as manipulative, that just sounds like, are you crazy? Like, everybody can see that, like, this is clearly a ploy. Like, is it just me? Is it just me that could tell that this was like very thought out and well planned? At the same time, you're talking about how he did this to you. You're plugging your brand. You're plugging what you want to do, how amazing your product is, how great of a person you are, how your channel is. You're not 25. I'm not young. I just want to tell you, women, that I'm here for you and that you can be whoever you want to be. You don't have to be to your 20s to be a beauty influencer. Oh, shut it. Now she has 10 million subscribers and she started On May 14th, well, May 10th, when she made her video, she had 5.6 million subscribers. Even YouTube can't keep up with how fast her subscribers are getting. If you go on YouTube, you're going to see it as 5.6 or 5.8 million. But if you click on the actual thing, it's actually now at 10 million. She gained 5 million subscribers in a matter of 5 days. That is unheard of. That is not done. James Charles has lost 3.5 million subscribers in a matter of 5 days. That's the fastest downgoing channel in YouTube history. Even when Logan Paul, when he did the whole thing with the Japan, even when PewDiePie did all that stuff, even when Laura Lee, everybody, no one had ever lost as many subscribers as James Charles has in a matter of days. They say you lose him how you got him. He was one of the fastest growing channels in 2018 and he's the fastest downgoing channel as well. It's so sad for me to see the fact that like we have black women that have been working hard and grinding their asses off all this time. If Jackie Aina made that kind of mistake to say, oh, she's a predator, do you know what would have happened to her? Black women have to work extra hard to be seen and be visible in this industry. Meanwhile, people like a Laura Lee can come out here and say racist things. People like a Jeffree Star can have racist past. People like a James Charles can be baiting straight men, which I'm going to talk about actually because I have a lot to say about that. People like a MUA or whatever they call them, all these other people will be embraced. No, the fact that boys in makeup are more embraced than black women is already speaks. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry if you're a member of the LGBTQRST. I honestly don't care. I'm sick and tired of the fact that black women in general, we have to fight to even get ourselves seen. And then before you know it, a man decides to do makeup and he's way more celebrated than women that have been doing it all their lives and have just been waiting for recognition. That is fucked up. Y'all can say whatever you want. Like, at the end of the day, no one stands up for the black people. We're so quick to cancel out black people. So quick. If a black person said anything bad against the LGBTQ family, you know what's going to happen. You know what? They're not even going to wait a minute. They're not even going to ask her questions. No one is even going to say, wow, you know, let's find out what happened. Nothing. But you can see people that their tweets as early as a year or two ago talking about racist things. Yes, we always find the industry always finds a way to forgive them because no one gives a fuck about black people. And then you expect me to give a shit about Sugar Bear Hair. Like, are you guys seeing what I mean by how unfair it is? Like, it took a white woman saying how her friend did not support the channel for him to be cancelled. But when he was saying racist things, tweeting racist things, and saying how Ebola he's going to South Africa, he hopes he doesn't get Ebola, and saying all sorts of things, nobody cancelled him then. He still went on to have a very successful career. Same with that rat, Jeffree Star, and other people there. They still went on to have very successful careers despite the fact that they were blatantly racist and they said some things against the black community. But it takes a white woman having a personal issue with somebody for him to be cancelled. It says a lot about how important black people are to this so-called beauty community. This is why I don't believe in the whole cancel culture. Like, I don't. It's just nonsense. It's just like, and again, it's very problematic because it's like, because I don't agree with what you're doing, so my whole career should be destroyed because of it. That's very, very scary. And I don't think so. If I don't like what you say, that's cool, you know, I have every right to unfollow you. But doing things like, oh, cancel culture, telling people to go and unfollow someone, or like because they don't agree with their opinions or what they say, to me that's very problematic, and that can become a whole freedom of speech problem. I really believe that, but that's another story for another day. Tell me what you feel about the whole situation. Do you feel like Tati did the right thing by calling out James Charles? Like, do you think that even though you know that she had like self-interest in promoting herself and stuff, do you still think it's okay? For me, I feel like I would never, someone that I called a friend, someone that I thought that was close to me, I think it's really fucked up for me to come out there on the internet and throw them under the bus. That's just something I would never do. No matter the issue, it's something I feel like I can address by myself. And if I don't want to address it, then I'm going to let it slide. But to go online and do a whole hate smear campaign on James Charles, because everybody knows that online is just like it's going to have a ripple effect, right? Everyone's going to come out and say what they want to say. Everyone's going to come out and say their piece, and that's literally what happens. when you do videos like these. You give the floor open to people that have not liked this guy, people that have not been happy with his success, people like Jeffree Star that has been on the internet for a long time. Then you have, and he was the #1 gay boy on the internet doing his thing, and then before you know it, James Charles comes over and now he's more followed. He's one of the most followed boys, if not the most followed boys in makeup on YouTube. So you now have paved the way for people that have been jealous of his success, that are not happy for him, to add fuel to the fire. I really feel like this is kind of unfair, and the boy's offense is not really worth what he's getting. He's like the Kylie Jenner of the beauty community. Like, you've had boys in makeup that have been trying to get the same amount of success that he has. So obviously, to see something to say about him now to stop his success, people are gonna jump on it. This is the world. It's full of jealous and envious people. No one is really genuinely happy for you. You're just riding your wave. And I know it sounds very pessimistic, but that's just the truth, especially in the beauty community, right? What James Charles did is messed up to use your power and influence to influence how people feel about you. You're literally buying love. Like, you're literally trying to buy someone's affection. And whether girl or boy, guy or girl, we all know that that doesn't work out in the end. It's not always a happy ending, so I'm not really big on that. But the way people are trying to make it look like this guy is a predator, he's like akin to rape, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Y'all should chill. Y'all are taking it a bit too extreme now. He still has a lot to learn. So the fact that a whole 37-year-old woman felt like she was threatened by a 19-year-old boy. Granted, I understand he has a lot of followers and all he needs to do is just send all his sister army to go there and say shit about her. But like, come on, someone that calls you mom and you like took him as your son or whatever, I feel like this is not the way she should have handled it. It's definitely messed up. She did this for her own self-promotion. She's the one that's been hanging out with Jeffree Star, the known racist dude. She's the one that hangs out with people that are problematic, and she's always trying to see the good in people. But obviously, because it was for her self-interest. It was for her self-interest. All of these things, she doesn't give a shit about black people and their struggle. She doesn't give a shit about him being a sexual predator. If he didn't do this for her, she wouldn't have come out. If he had like, you know, advertised for her as she wanted. Do you really think she would have messed up her bag? No. Any sexual, she'll even be the one coming out to even defend him and say, he's still young, he's not really a sexual predator, you guys are always saying bad things about him, etc. She'll still be the same person that'll come out and say that. So because it's her self-interest that was on the line, now she remembers he's a predator. Now she knows she wants to come out and say shit. That girl is fake, y'all. And if you subscribe to her because of this, I'm giving you the side eye. Okay guys, so I just went out to do the rest of my eye makeup. I just put on eyeliner and I put on my lashes as well as under eye eyeliner, and I just used the same colors I used on my crease just to highlight underneath my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead to blush real quickly. I'm going to be using the Black Opal brush. You can take the gay out of evil, but you can never take the evil from the girl. I'm gonna be using the Black Opal blush in color 7 Ginger, and this blush is really good. I just rediscovered this blush again. Y'all know that I swear by the BH Cosmetics blush, but this is a bit darker than my usual blush, but I'm really going for that whole beautiful, like, now I don't really know the color I want to go today. I think I want to go nude because my eyes are already so bright. I don't know if I want to go red. Some rose water to give me some moisture in my face. And Lemonade highlight palette from Lena Lashes. I don't really like this palette because it's a bit too grainy for me, and it's obvious that it's very cheap. So I'm usually very light-handed with this, like extremely light-handed. You can see, guys, like it's like this is just like an eyeshadow in a palette. It's just too much going on. I'm using the darkest shade and it's still very bright, so I'm not really a fan of this. I just use it when I want a bit more highlight. Using colored contacts when you have an eye problem is not the best, so trust me, it's not the best. Who else is like me and is an OCD? I'm like already cleaning up everything. Like I cannot leave my makeup table with makeup all around it. Like it has to go back into its container. Everything has to go back to the base. Like I can literally be rushing to do something and I'm putting back my makeup. So I decided to use the lip combo Milani Amora cream in Crush, and this is kind of like a blackened red, like a brownish red. Remember when I was buying so many fake stuff just to do like tutorials for you guys? So I found one that was bright enough, so let's see if it does the trick. This is my go-to lip combo. Go to my videos and find out what I'm doing right now and what product I'm using. This is my secret tip to what makes my highlights stand out, especially when I take pictures. If you want to know the product, go check out my last Get Ready With Me. I'm gonna go in again just a little bit with a puff of the Dewy Finish Spray, just so that my nose is set. Just one puff. I'm gonna go ahead and brush out my hair now and make it look at least presentable. Make sure you define the part and make it look like it's an actual part. Let's go ahead and put some concealer on there. Look guys, I'm thinking, do I want to like wet this and make it a little bit more moist? Let's see how this looks. I just want you guys to see the curl pattern on this hair. It's absolutely pretty. It's like, look at these curls. And this is straight from the dye job, like literally straight from the dye job. Look how beautiful the brown is. Let me go ahead and like spritz this side so you guys can see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, my transformation has been epic. Y'all literally saw me go from Scarecrow to Cinderella. Like, what you mean? What you saying? Like, girl, look at this. Like, hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I know I'm slowly getting better at Get Ready With Me's. I know you guys love these. You guys love to hear my opinion about different trending subjects. I'm sorry if the lace frontal is not to your liking, but y'all know I'm still learning. I'm not the best. I'm not a beauty guru, nothing like that. Like, I'm just living my goddamn best life, little sis. You know what's up. Like, let me know what you think, comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. I need likes to survive, please. Thank you. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button for more content. Till next time, lovelies, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.